you ever walked or driven past someplace in your community that's just looking tired, unmanaged, underused, overlooked, or even downright dangerous? Maybe a vacant lot, or a rundown bus stop, or a once beautiful walkway or plaza that's since become overgrown and scary. Beyond the discouraging appearance, spaces like this are often associated with crime and can even depress surrounding real estate values, making homes around them more difficult to sell. It may surprise you to learn that local realtors are doing something about it. It's called placemaking.
One of the grants that we work with NAR on is called a placemaking grant. And it's a really fun grant. It's something where we can go into a community that might look abandoned, might look derelict, run down, and we can actually spend grant money fixing it up and doing faux building fronts and shops and park benches and showing people in that area that if they just came together as a team, as a community, they could really turn that street into something special.
Placemaking is a relatively new term, but it reflects a traditional and conventional concept. It's an old idea made new again. When a seemingly abandoned space becomes a welcoming, safe, comfortable place that residents want to visit and enjoy. A great place creates a sense of pride among residents and inspires them to do even more. As a place becomes more desirable and welcoming, properties around that place increase in value.
In Massachusetts, we've had many local associations that have been active utilizing programs offered by the National Association of Realtors. My own home board, the Realtor Association of Pioneer Valley, took advantage of 2 micro grants. One was for creating a dog park in one of the suburbs of Springfield and Agawam, Massachusetts. It was a great event with community support. And then another microgrant was used to restore a walking area in the town of Munson that was devastated by a tornado in 2011. And one of our neighboring boards, the Worcester Regional Association of Realtors, also took advantage of a micro grant offered by the National Association of Realtors. And they used the money for the restoration of a veterans park in the Worcester area. And that is just such a great use of the funds to be able to honor, continue to honor those brave men and women that served our country.
Turning a parking lot into a farmer's market. Attracting people to a little-used park to gather and play or listen to music. Brightening up an otherwise drab courtyard or a vacant lot. Envisioning how a block can be revitalized. This is placemaking. Realtors are natural placemakers because they're already engaged and passionate about their communities, and they know the neighborhoods and properties and where to focus efforts to improve a place.
We saw with Baltimore just recently how the condition of a community and a neighborhood, a street, can affect the morale and the mentality and how people feel about themselves. We use these grants to go in and show people how their lives can be better. And at the end of the day, being an owner of a home in that community is the ultimate goal, because then they own their community and they're vested and they're going to make a difference there.
If you have ownership of something, you're going to take better care of it.
The National Association of Realtors is funding placemaking projects, providing technical and financial assistance to help state and local realtor associations and their members initiate placemaking activities in communities across the country.
This is an emphasis on trying to make your community as livable as it possibly can be. And it can be as simple as a small park, or it can be a playground, but there are all sorts of different things like that, that just the little amenities that make living in a community special, that make you want to own a piece of the American dream in this community.
Tell us what you think about placemaking, or email your own ideas for placemaking projects in your community to asktheexpert@shariolefson.com.